Right, okay, so the first shoe I want to give a brief overview of is the Saucony Endorphin Speed. So obviously I did a review on this shoe probably about a week and a half ago now. When I first got it, I'd done like a week in it then. I've now done probably just over 3 weeks in them. I've done a few sessions, varying sessions, I've done a tempo session, I've done a speed session in them, and they're great. Obviously my review sort of cover the main subjects of them, but I don't really have any complaints with them. They're literally no wear and tear whatsoever, apart from obviously the white, like I said, is starting to go less white, but that's about it. Yeah, I can't really say much else really. I'm blown away by them. They're probably the best training shoe I've ever had, and probably one of my favourite shoes of all time. So yeah, I'm excited to try out some different Saucony stuff in the future. So the next shoe I want to talk about is the Hoka Mach 3, or Hoka Mach 3, however you want to call it. Rory would have a go at me, don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure you pronounce Hoka. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you pronounce it Hoka, not Hoka. So sorry, Rory, obviously I know you like your Hokas. But yeah, so current mileage shoe. It's a bit on the lightweight side for a mileage shoe. And I have realised this is my only mileage shoe at the minute, which sort of made me realise I need to get another pair because, like I said, they are light, quite minimalist for a mileage shoe. Like, look at that bend, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. I think they are designed for like sort of quicker runs, but I've enjoyed using them, haven't had any problems, but I think I am going to go up to more like a bit more of a substantial shoe. Maybe the Hoka Bondi or the Saucony Endorphin Shift is probably the one I'm going to go for. Briefly talk a bit more about the shoe. It doesn't really lock in very well. So as you can see here, I've had to redo the laces, where you basically thread the laces through like twice, so it makes a little loop. So like, say for example, you've got a loop on that side and then you've got another loop on this side here. So then when you pull, like each lace, it sort of locks it in place a bit better and it sort of secures your foot a bit more. I just found that these are sort of quite wide fitting for my kind of foot. So yeah, I've done that to them to sort of secure them more. And the next shoe I do want to talk about is the Vaporfly Flyknit, which is right here. So this shoe, obviously, I don't really need to explain this because everyone knows what the Vaporfly is. Again, it's a very stiff shoe. In fact, I forgot to do it with the Saucony Endorphin Speed. The Saucony Endorphin Speed is probably stiffer than this. But same again here, you've got a stiff plate. This has got a carbon fibre plate in. It's quite an aggressive shoe. I don't race it anymore because I've got the next percent. So this has kind of been serving as like a training shoe. But now I've got the Speed. This is probably going to get retired quite soon, maybe get brought out occasionally, but there's nothing this shoe can do what the Endorphin Speed can't. So I don't really know what I'm going to do wearing these now. I would do a giveaway, but obviously they've had a fair few miles on them. I'm not sure anyone wants some used Vaporfly Next Percent, Vaporfly Flyknits, sorry. But if you do, drop us a DM and maybe we can sort something out. But yeah, same again with these shoes. I didn't actually lace them up like the others, because I don't really think you can. No, you can't, because obviously they've got the little fly wire things instead of the actual lace holes. This shoe, again, sort of, it's Flyknit, so it does secure, but it just feels a bit flimsy. I'm sure a lot of people have worn these before. I'm not sure if you like them or not, but I'm not the biggest fan of the shoe, like, for how you feel afterwards. It always gives my, especially left Achilles, quite a hard time. I haven't got that in the Next Percent or in any other shoe. It's just this shoe. I'm not sure if it's the design. Like it's obviously the stack out's smaller than the Next Percent, but I don't know. It's just less supportive. Creates me a few issues. So I'm not really sure I'm going to wear this now. It is a great shoe if you want to get some fast sessions in when you don't want to get into spikes. But other than that, I wouldn't wear it often, and it's really high price point. Obviously there's offers now, but still, yeah, probably going to retire these soon. So I forgot to do these, so I've just, while I'm editing it, come back and actually thought I'd quickly do the Vaporfly Next Percent. I do, if I have a very hard session, I sometimes do it in these, but other than that, these are saved purely for racing. I've probably done like 5k, 2 10ks and a 15k in these. So they're sort of getting towards the end of their, I'd say, maximum efficiency for racing anyway. But I don't really need to say anything. I'm sure you all know how amazing this shoe is. I did a 5k in it when I wasn't fit. I ran a massive PB. I'm not going to say it's the shoes because I don't think it was entirely the shoes, but if you're not wearing them, I think you're at a disadvantage. But also saying that, obviously, Ronix Kipruto is the 10k road world record holder, and he ran that world record in just a standard Adidas flat. So they're not a necessity. It also ultimately depends on how you run. These sort of suit mid to heel strikers more than if you're landing on your toes. If you are landing on your toes, it's probably not that much more beneficial than a standard flat. Whereas if you're heel striking or landing on your midfoot, it's quite a lot more beneficial, because basically as you land, the foam compresses, which then works the plate and creates the forward momentum. Obviously also the 10k world record on road was broken by Joshua Cheptegei before Ronix Kipruto then rebroke it. He was wearing these. Obviously he just recently ran 12:35 for the 5k, so he could probably re-break the 10k world record on road and on track. He'll probably be wearing these then, not the Alpha Flies, because these are a bit quicker than the Alpha Flies. Quite a lot of people said the Alpha Flies are a bit heavy in comparison to these. So until Nike bring out sort of like basically a smaller stack height, lighter version of this for like the 5k, 10k road races, this is going to be the go-to for 10k. And yeah, it's probably still the best shoe out there for that. Maybe the Saucony Endorphin Pro. I believe I've heard that's actually quicker than this over 5k. And then also obviously they've got the Adidas Adios Pro, I think that's what it's called. That looks quite exciting, but I'm not really sure if anyone's actually used them yet other than the pros. So yeah, this shoe, I don't really say much about it. You know everything about it. An amazing shoe, lightweight, lots of stack height, stiff plate here, nice bit of foam. Also looks a bit, I don't know, just pink, isn't it? Kind of regret getting this colour, but what can you do? So yeah, that's the Nike Next Percent. Moving on to the spikes. This is a shoe what I tend to wear for like strides and faster track stuff. Haven't really worn it too much yet, so as you can see, it pretty much looks brand new. I'm not a fan, to be honest. I don't know why. I liked Matumbo, what I had probably like 2 years ago now. I think that was a 3 as well. This is Matumbo 3, but this just seems to like sort of slip on my foot a bit. Sorry, my foot seems to slip in it, sorry. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel great. I'm not sure if it's obviously the new age of shoes with all the stack heights. With a shoe what's this minimal, it really doesn't feel great. So I'm probably just going to do strides in these, and when I sort of don't want to run in things with like big stack heights, if I run a bit more aggressive, then I'll stick these on probably. Again, they just, obviously spikes are meant to fit, and obviously he's tying them, but it's just too wide. That's probably why it's too loose. And even when you tie the top bit, like as tight as you can, even when you tie the top bit as tight as you can like that, you pull, it's still really loose along like the ankle area and below. So yeah, the spikes, just standard spikes. I think I haven't tried the dragonflies yet, which I'm about to show now, but I'm guessing they'll be a lot better, as you know, Nike is sort of the game changer at the minute. So yeah, so this is the Matumbo 3, and this is the dragonfly. Obviously we've seen this in recent races on the Diamond League circuit. Cheptegei broke the 5k world record in this, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. I don't want to say it's his shoes, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was his amazing skill what did it, but if anyone wants to say it's the shoes, it wasn't. But these will definitely help some way. Obviously it's not going to make you a world record holder, but you know what I mean. You see Jakob wear these for 15. Josh Lane, Luke Duffy's also been wearing these. They are obviously the cheaper version. I wouldn't say cheaper version, but they're the cheaper spike Nike released recently, because obviously they also released the Airs in Victory, which has obviously got the air bubble and also the carbon fibre plate. I've heard this doesn't have a carbon fibre plate. I'm not sure what plate it has. Again, it's very stiff. Honestly, I don't even want to bend it, because that's about as far as it goes. I haven't actually run in these yet, so I can't really do much. They do feel, compared to these, they're heavier, like quite a bit heavier, and you can feel all the weight is in the foam. So this is quite a lot heavier than this, but I don't think that's an issue, because obviously the Next Percent is heavier than like like a Streak LT. So weight doesn't really matter, but when you obviously do 800s to down to like 400s in this, it might be better to go with this. But anything upwards of that distance, I'd definitely go with these. It's obviously got the Zoom X foam, which is Nike's, I don't know what to call it, just, you know, it's in all the super shoes. They sort of revolutionise the sport with it, and obviously the plate as well. The plate will have a similar effect to the carbon fibre plate, but there's obviously a reason why it's not in here. I'm guessing it's because it's a bit more of like a long distance shoe, less aggressive, comfort wise, over like actually running like pushing you forward. It's more like just giving you energy return, which I guess is important. But yeah, I'm not sure the specifications on this one. I'm afraid it does feel like a great spike. I have tried it on, I just haven't ran in it. It's very comfy. The laces obviously have that, I'm not sure if you can see here, but it's like got the, I don't know what to call it. It's like a rigid material. I'm guessing it makes it lock quite a lot easier when you tie them, like stops them from coming undone, which is obviously handy. Obviously has the hole in the back, and also the little dragonfly there. I'm excited to race in these. They look really nice. Again, white shoes. Not really too sure how they're going to hold up. They're probably going to get red from the track, and also as soon as it rains, which it will. In fact, it's raining right now, if you can tell. But as soon as you get on track and with some rain, especially there, that always goes brown straight away. So yeah, great shoe. And I think that's it. I don't really have many shoes at the minute. I'm sort of going through a few rotations and need to get some new ones. I would appreciate any recommendations, because I do really need some new shoes to obviously try them out. I'm open to any brand. I just want to see what's best really. So yeah, thanks for watching.